Matt, Lenihan, Boxing Social, delighted to be joined by Chev Clarke. Chev, you look in tremendous shape there. How are you feeling physically, mentally going into the weekend? Another good card for you to be a part of.
Yeah, I feel very, go on, how do you think?
Yeah. Sorry, picking it back up.
I feel very strong. It's been a hard camp, grueling camp, and just want to go out there and just get the job done, man.
Your 3 fights in so far, how do you sort of assess where you're at the minute? Are you pleased with the journey, as it were, up to this point?
I've had 3 fights, I've had 3 wins, and people are saying good things, and my coach is happy, so that's the main thing, really.
What's the sort of, I don't know, journey been like from the start to now? I know it's only been a few fights, but have you seen notable differences in yourself from that first fight to then, and then obviously you're fighting again this weekend? Have you noticed changes in yourself, maybe in your style, preparation? What is it?
Not really in terms of, my style is my style, it's always been that way. I'm sure there's been things, but at the moment, off the top of my head, I can't think. I definitely enjoy the pro game, and yeah, it's going well. So I got nothing but to be grateful.
What's sort of the biggest? Has it been a bit like a learning curve, or something that's been completely different where you've gone, oh, I didn't expect this to be like that since turning over from the amateurs? Because everyone's different. A lot of people say, I'll start with a pro style, couldn't wait to start the pro game. What's sort of been the biggest sort of learning curve for you, if there has been one?
There hasn't been one at the moment, so I can't say nothing. I was trying to scratch my head there, but to be honest, mate, I'm just enjoying it, and I haven't found anything new yet. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's all I got to say.
Fighting on these big shows, Dillian White undercard, it's an incredible platform to be on this early in your career. DAZN, they're doing big things. Obviously, Eddie Hearn's obviously got you signed. How sort of satisfying and motivating is it to have that backing, that support this early on in your career?
It's very good. You know, Matchroom does it the best. When you come to a Matchroom show, you know the difference. Would you agree?
That's not for me to say.
Would you agree? Let me hold the mat. Would you agree?
I like boxing, I'm a fan of boxing.
Anyway, as I said, yeah, they do it differently. Yeah, I feel very privileged to be on it, and I'm enjoying it and making the most of it.
You're trying to make me jump on a side here. There's a lot of promoters out here. Everyone does a good job. I know what you're saying. I know what side you're on.
I'm not on the side. I'm Chev Clarke. I roll with Chev Clarke, but I tell the truth and I speak facts.
Nah, Matchroom are very good. I have to admit, very good. How quickly do you want to be pushed? I suppose that's the next thing. Depending on what you've done in your amateurs, you're obviously very sought after. A lot of people probably wanted your signature. How quickly do you want to be moved through the pro game before you start challenging for titles and step-up fights and things like that?
I'm ready to go.
Do you have them chats with Eddie and go, look, a couple more then on we kick? You know what I mean?
Yeah, everybody, listen, it's not a thing of... Everybody knows, when we signed with Matchroom, everybody knew what the goal was in it, so it's not like a surprise to anybody, right? Well, I already told Eddie what the plan was, or...
What is the plan?
I can't tell you the plan.
Oh, come on. You want me to say Matchroom do it different? Come on, what's the plan? What's the Chev plan?
That's Chev's plan. No, but you'll see it unfold. I can show you better than I can tell you. Yeah. You know, I don't really like doing talking. When it comes to boxing, in there is all that counts. So, sorry if I'm not the most attractive on socials and all of that, but I don't like talking too much.
You know what, it makes a difference because a lot of people nowadays, it is social media. Everything's social media, especially with this. You've got a boxing YouTube era where people who, you know, with no, I don't want to sound disrespectful, but with not necessarily a boxing ability, who've got a social media platform, are getting in the ring. What do you make of that? Someone who you just say, I'm not very active on socials, we have a plan, but you see people going in the ring on these different shows, like the Misfit shows and things like that. What do you make of, I suppose, that side of the sport?
For boxing, as a out-and-out boxing person, it's not good. But if you think of it from their angle as a business, because that's what it is, it's a business to them, it's great for them, and I'm sure if anybody else could do it, they would do it. So,
is it more WWE, that type of stuff? Is that the box you put it in, or do you see it as an extension of boxing?
To be honest, I don't have an opinion in it. Like, I can't affect it, so there's no point in me having an opinion. So they're doing what they're doing. I'm focused on Chev, and let everybody be happy.
I remember once upon a time, I think I spoke to you about this, Eddie Hearn and Jake Paul were saying, anyone under 10-0, Chev Clarke, your name got bandied about. I'm sure you weren't expecting him to take you up on that offer, but could you have imagined if that would have come off?
Jake, I'm still under 10, mate, and I'm still under Matchroom roster.
Offer still there, Jake. What can the fans expect from you Saturday night? What can we see from Chev Clarke this Saturday?
I might to get a vendetta, bro. Just explosive and just get the job done. You know, box and look classy doing it as well. And if the stoppage comes, it comes. But we're not out here searching for a stoppage.
A win's a win.
A win's a win. Exactly that, bro.
Well, stay tuned for more of the Chev Clarke plan. I'm sure we'll see it. I'm sure we'll see it unfold a bit more as his future continues. Appreciate you talking to Boxing Social. We'll catch up after fight night.